Hello, everyone! How are we doing tonight? Yes! We are back. I am healthier. Still have a little bit of a cough, but sorry I couldn't stream last week, everyone. How are we doing tonight? How are we doing? Let me see. Going through the chat. Whew. JP's first in chat. He gets the medal. Go JP. Go JP. Yippee! Dav, always good to see you. How you doing tonight, my friend? Hopefully life's treating you well and you're happy that you are no longer at war. Hopefully you didn't start another war in the meantime. Thank you for the resub, Dav. That is awesome. Thank you. Dav, that's 9 months. Dav is on a roll. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Go Dav. It's your birthday. Well, is it your birthday, Dav? Let me know. Deli is always complaining about waiting. How you doing, Deli? How you doing? Good to see ya. Civil, good to see you. I'll give you a little hand wave of my own. Not a emoji, but it's the real thing. The real thing. How's it going? A rare Grand Admiral Hunter string. You know it, Lloyd. At least I finally made it back. So good to be here. Devil Dog, how's it going? How's it going? Oh, Vapor, the king is back. King of what, though? The king of Star Trek Fleet Command or the king of rock and roll? I prefer the second, but I'll take either one. You're gonna start a war with Spicy? Bring it, Dav! Bring it! No, don't. That's on a recorded. Yeah, don't do that. I don't mind much anymore, anyways, so it wouldn't affect me. You're right, Civil. You could wave with your hand and I wouldn't see it. Oh, my bad. Well, how's everyone doing? I hope you're all well. For me, finally just about figured out my dad's stuff. I was finally able to find out where his car was at, get stuff out of his car. He told me, son, all there are Fig Newtons in my car. We can let him go. And that was weeks ago. And then he said, oh, there's also this in there, and there's also that in there. And when we finally got to the car today, it was like, yeah, there was a lot that he left in there, and so I'm glad we went and found it. Now, is it things he could have lived without? Yes. 1,000,000% yes. But I'm glad that he was able to go in and clear it out. And then in other news, life just keeps being crazy for me. Oh, hey, Lloyd. How long has it been now? 3 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that? My dad got in a car accident. He was driving through an intersection, and according to my dad, and remember, he's 84, so getting out of the accident more or less without a scratch. I mean, he had a couple of bumps, but that was it, nothing major. But anyways, according to my dad, someone came through and ran a red light going the opposite direction, and they hit his car. And so his car's totaled. We're just trying to get what we can out of insurance, and he feels like he's done driving. So this may be the thing that causes him to not get into worse accidents. So could be a good thing. But yeah, thanks, Civil. Oh my gosh, it's just been just crazy around my house as I've been trying to do work and trying to call insurance with him and all those things. Oh man, it's been quite the hecticness. So yeah, I'm glad he's okay too. Like I said, being an 84-year-old man and having something like that happen, I mean, at his age, anything could break pretty easily. So count my blessings, right? Count our blessings that it wasn't anything else major. So, yeah. And then, what was it we had this last week we were dealing with? My 13-year-old son had to have a root canal. And he is the biggest wimp when it comes to anything to do with even the slightest degree of pain. I mean, I am too, so I can't blame him. But he had to have a root canal, and oh my gosh, you're just crazy. So it was going to cost like $400 to have 2 teeth taken care of, and the amount for knocking him out for IV sedation was going to be like about the same amount. And I'm like, son, can you just suck it up? I'm like, I'll pay you money, I'll get you a toy, what do I have to do? So I convinced him to go through with it, and it was very traumatic for him, but he got through it. But he's been recovering for days because the I don't know what you call it, the endodontics, the dentist guy, he said he had never seen so much like, or he hadn't seen that much infected stuff that he had to pull out of a root canal, you know, in a tooth. He said in a long time. So whatever the heck my son's been drinking, eating, whatever, it's got to stop. Orthodontics. Well, his car says endodontics on it. I thought orthodontics was like braces, Arity. Oh, he does eat too much sugar, but the good thing is that he brushes his teeth. He does a good job brushing his teeth, but who knows? Who knows? I don't know what's going on. I just live here. Raid! We've got a raid incoming!
Thank you so much.
Hey, Lightning Hawk and fellow Lightning Hawkians, how are we doing tonight? Yeah. Oh, welcome on in. How are you doing? How was stream? We've got Lightning Hawk with a party of 17. Fantastic. We're just catching up on things before we hop into some of the content tonight. The storm has arrived. Hey, Lord, how's it going tonight? I love that emoji. It's like this lightning flash that's so appropriate. Good stream, did some events. Awesome, awesome. Well, hopefully you found some good conversation and whatnot along the way. Good to see you. Well, we have a couple of things that I've planned tonight. So I was maybe a fool. But I spent my hiney off, in game, not real money, but I spent on a bunch of G5, G4 research, some G6 building stuff, G6 ships, and let's see here. Let's look at this. Your phone just recharged? Way to go, Lightning. But I spent my hiney off. I got through tier 2, the level 3, I think. The third tier of this tier 2 heroic. And I was able to unlock Anorak. So we're going to see what the heck we can do tonight. Test some of this out. Yeah, Deli. It's... I don't know how it goes for the non-spenders in G6 from here on out, Deli, but I think I'm starting to run out of things to spend on, so it's probably... I spent so much, I actually placed 15th in the leaderboard, and since there are only 15 rankings, I thought, what are the chances that I'll never place in the leaderboard again? But I did. I placed 15th, so... I'm not bragging. I'm just actually kind of saying that I'm excited as I will unlock him so I can show him off on stream and we can do some live testing. I haven't really used him. But yeah, future SMSs could be interesting. I may have to be more picky choosy than I have been in the past. And you may be excited since we've talked about this, Deli. I was able to get my... Let's see here. Let's switch to my... Negvar. So my Negvar is tier 8, 2 upgrades. So yeah. How high did you place, Deli? We're gonna do some testing soon here. But it looks like I need rare parts. Yeah, one tier away from the next cube upgrade, it looks like. So I'm not too worried about the uncommon. Yeah, I'm super stoked, dude. I really am. He got first. I know, I'm so excited, JP. Oh, I can hardly wait. So lots of resources and materials needed, looks like. So yeah, Lightning Hawk at, well, I can't remember what ops you are, but in G6, like, there's only 15 places in the SLB. So, oh, you went 70. Nice. Yeah, it gets a lot harder in G6. There used to be like, what, 25 spots where you could place Lightning Hawk, but when you go into the G6 area, it drops to like 15. So yeah, I'm just screwed when it comes to placing the SLBs to unlock officers. But now, Askew, I think actually mine might be tier 8. Where is it? Yeah, I'm tier 8. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see. So G5. Let's look. I need to do some turn-ins there. What is it? Isomatter. So So I can show you, Askew. So it does give rare ship parts. You see right here? So it does give rare ship parts. I don't think it gives rare ship parts for G6 for like until like tier 11, 12. It's somewhere up there. I'd have to check, but yeah, G6 isn't going to help me at all. Yeah, it's tier 8, but I'm pretty sure I was getting it at tier 7, Askew. Like getting the rare ship parts. So, well, for content tonight, I also, because Askew, I was talking to Askew a little bit in Discord, but because we're also going to be doing some Final Fantasy 14 content occasionally, I thought it'd be fun to have my sister show off some of her housing, and we'll do a couple things on that after we do Star Trek Fleet Command. So, but we'll do Star Trek Fleet Command first. But just a heads up, I want to do a little bit of that tonight. So yeah, that's kind of our plan tonight. Mine is tier 13, still no rares. Oh, is it really? Maybe it's 14 then. I'd have to check. Oh, Dav, are you really? Oh, you poor soul. You poor soul. I just barely started mine too. So look, right there, buddy. 5 days, 9 hours. Who will scrap theirs first? So let's see here. So we know that let's just test a couple of these loops, and we'll just kind of see what we can, test here. I think what I want to do now, I have a lot of these tokens, so I'm not going to bother changing. But just for documentation purposes, so that we can see this, I want to prove to everyone, and I have plenty of tokens, so it's no big deal. Let's see here. We should get, I want to see the opportunity, the rare opportunity tokens. 503! And I got lots of those to go into the systems. Delphi Expanse tokens, I think they're called. Whatever, the special zone tokens. Okay, so we don't have any items, so let's just hit a battleship and let's see what we get. So, okay, so there's one. All right, so if we open up one of these 40s, we get 3,100 tech modules and 10 rare opportunity chips, right? Okay, so let's take a quick screenshot there. Boom, there it is. All right, so we'll collect that. That's a good question, Lord. Mine was max, but it took forever to get those rare parts. That's a good thing. Yeah, we'll try that too, Askew. We will definitely try that too. And I've got plenty of tokens to go there too. But I also want to look and see... Because I was thinking about taking him to test the Omega stuff as well. Yeah, Lord, if it wasn't for the Eviscerator, the Gorn ship, I would not have gotten the parts. It's that last tier that's the pain in the butt, isn't it? Oh, what a pain. I ended up just spending a bunch of Latinum for the last, like, 10 tiers because I couldn't bother with it. I was like, I got a bunch of Latinum recently. Why not? I know, it's wasteful. What can I say? All right, Anorax. Let's throw Anorax on there. Voyager 30th anniversary. Alrighty, here we go. Oh, gotta quick click the button. Yes, yes, I'm sure. Ooh, Dav. Awesome, buddy. Yeah, I scrapped a lot of Coronars. I don't know how many. But of course, I was trying to max Enterprise D, so... I end up scrapping the Enterprise A and a whole bunch of Coronars. But Lord, it's just a matter of time. Just keep working at it. Yeah, go away. There we go. Alrighty, let's see what we get. We need to hit a battleship. For comparison purposes, let's see if it increases the tech loot, if it affects the tech loot at all. And let's see if it affects the opportunity chips. Now, obviously... it's going to help the most if we have synergy, but I don't have those other officers yet. What can you expect? I do the best I can for you all. Menelon, how's it going tonight? Good to see you. We're just looking at Anorax and how well he's going there. Lloyd, you're scrapping your first Coronar? Nice. Very nice. Oh, that Sanctus and higher tiers just eats Tritanium like you wouldn't believe. Alrighty, so let's see what we have. 4030. Let's look at the screenshot. Can I like minimize that somehow? Let's try and get that kind of side by side a little bit more. Okay, so we went from 10 chips to 13. That's a 30% increase. The tech modules go from 3100 to 4030. That looks probably like a 30% increase to me. So 3100 times 1.3. Yep, there we go. So 30% increase as well there. That's sweet. So he'll make it easier to farm those rare chips for you who have a high enough level of NX01. I've got Data and I've got Con there. I wonder, I don't know if I could hit it without Data and Con. I haven't tried that before, but that's just the basic crew I've been using there. So he does work on, you know, farming rare chips, for example. As I've gotten higher up in levels and max my NX01, and Deli showed me this, I actually take mine to Yoton, and I hit in Yoton, but I hit with like the Pike, or not the Pike crew, with the Archer crew. So you got Archer, Phlox, Tucker, right? So I don't know how useful a 30% increase is going to be on that, especially when with Synergy you're getting like 300% increase there with him and his crew. But if you don't have him unlocked, I could maybe see him as being useful, you know? Oh, nice, Melon. You are trying to lock at 1 billion. Is that your first 1 billion lock? But that is a cool milestone for sure. Absolutely. Well, awesome. 3 cheers for Menelon. Woo! Yeah! Rock it, my friend. Rock and roll is what I say today. And that's partly because I also bought myself a new amp. I've got rock and roll on the brain. So I bought like this $100 amp, and it just didn't have all the knobs and stuff. But I found one at a pawn shop today, and you can plug in the song that you want to play, basically, and it will like adjust all the numbers for you so it plays close to what what you would expect from the original artist that played that, I guess. So pretty cool. I'm so stoked to try it out some more. Mm-hmm. That's true, Deli. Let's look at his okay, so trying to think how I would test that. So have people tested that then, Lord? All right, let's go with who do we put on the bridge, not to kind of screw things up? What if we go with... I don't think that crew has any loot increasing. Resistance is futile. I love it. Hey, buddy, how's it going tonight, Cran? Good to see you. Oh, Menelon, thank you very much for the resub. I appreciate that. Woohoo! You rock, my friend. That's true. I'm just extra nervous about it, I guess. You're right. It's just, what is the chest that we open going to give us? I don't need to go to G6. Let's go here. Never! Never, Cran, never. Have I shown you all my guitar? All right, hold on a second. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, there we go. That's my guitar. It's Schecter's the brand. So yeah, it's gonna be it's a lot of fun, and I'm still learning to play, obviously, but I've been plugging away at Bon Jovi's "Wanted Dead or Alive," and I can play most of the chords, but switching to the F chord has proven to be a challenge. I'm still working on doing that one quickly. I've been told that there's a reason why it's called the F chord, and I'll let you all fill in the blanks. Alrighty. All right.
Strong in the fight where we belong. Through the dark we find the light. Together face.
Oh yeah, easier than the individual strings. It's the bar chord that is driving me nuts, Lord. It's like getting all four fingers down at the same time. I can put my fingers down and make the sound. It sounds pretty good. But getting all my fingers to cooperate at the same time is taking some practice. That's all I'm gonna say. It's coming. Shred that bad boy. That's right. But yeah, it is proving to be a lot of fun. I'm just excited to start learning. This is my third attempt. This is my third attempt, and last two times I only learned like a few chords, like probably C, G, and something else. This time I probably know around what, probably around eight chords by now. Yeah, D is probably another one. That's true. Like I'm trying to remember if I think the A chord is one I really didn't get last time, but I think I've got it now. A minor and E minor are pretty easy ones too, so it could have been one of those, but you're probably right. It's probably the D chord. I remember I was trying to follow some stuff online and learn, that's another one I want to learn, is Simple Man by Leonard Skinner. That one is just super, just super, super fun. So that's one I want to learn too. Collecting about 12 million, about 7 million for my second lot. That's true, Menelon, don't miss out on that. Johnny Cash, there we go. G, C, and D. Yeah, I definitely can play those, and I think I'm pretty quick at switching between those. What is it that I've been playing? It's not a G. You hold down the two smallest strings. What is that? The E. I can't remember the name of them. I don't know the name of the strings yet. But I'll learn them. But yeah, I can do G, C, and D pretty well. I have vowed with the community here that if I can learn to play a song, that I'll play it. If I learn to play it well enough, that I'll play it live on stream sometime. So we'll see. That kind of makes me nervous. Oh my gosh. Alrighty. Alright, let's see what we've got. Goonies reference, that's right. I love the Goonies. If you haven't seen the Goonies, go see it. Alright, let's just put Anorax. He'll solo the bridge. See what we can do here. Although, to be fair, I haven't seen the Goonies in a long time.
Lost in a maze, no exit sign, wandering streets, cold and blind.
Hey, you guys! That's right. Oh, when movies were fun. Don't need all like these special effects and whatever in the movies, but just good classic fun movies. Cyndi Lauper running through my head. Did you just share green sleeves, bud? Oh, nice. Oh, it was someone that told me the other day. What was the song that he said his son had learned? So I like some stuff that you could play on acoustic as well, but I think, honestly, I'm going to have to learn some Nirvana, because that's what Deli was suggesting, so I may have to learn some Teen Spirit or something from Nirvana. Maybe I should learn a couple of songs, and then we'll just have a little jam session. Yeah, there we go. I'm not ready to play anything like AC/DC. That would be sick if I could do that. All right, let's see what Anorax does, if anything. Alrighty, let's have a look here. So we've got the first chest. Let's see how much it had in there. 940,000 and a half. 940.5. Second checks with Anorax. 940.5. So Anorax had no impact whatsoever. We got the same exact loot. Ooh, Amish Paradise. That could be fun. Maybe I'm gonna need to like throw something out there and start making a list. Throw something out in Discord. Stairway to Heaven. That would be, yeah, it's a forbidden song to play in the guitar store, right? You think I can play AC/DC, Dav? It looks I don't know. We'll see. Purple Loot Jedi, love it. You know, let's see here. So DeMarco is fantastic for like the invading entities. The Purple Loot Jedi, that's the Jash Torah. She's great for like armadas in general because with Toli, you have a pretty good loot crew that also increases shots. So she increases shots and increases loot drops from like armadas. So if it were me and I had to choose one or the other, I'd probably go with DeMarco. She also has a pretty good below decks PvP. So yeah. But up to you. I guess it depends which one's of more interest to you that might help out your gameplay more. Yeah, we've been in the same alliance. How long have we been in the same alliance, bud? It's been a while, huh? But yeah, good times. I got it for I guess mats and lats, speed ups, those were all important to me. But yeah, I do think DeMarco is one of the, just a super fantastic officer, even at tier 1. You know what I mean? Definitely worth pursuing. Thanks to Deli's help and some of you all here on stream, and testing and stuff we did, I was able to take my Revenant, and I'm now punching up to to those new Borg solos with the Revenant and doing like really well with my turn-ins. I think I'm at a point now where I'm actually like doubling my or doing the double chest pull like on a consistent basis. So well, looks like we have about 23 minutes. So here's the plan. Let's do some more testing. And then I'm going to make a video about some of these testing results too. So this is just fun and interesting to go through with you all. But maybe, what do you think? Should we go to the Mirror Universe and see? I wonder if we do some quick testing in the Mirror Universe. Maybe we take the NSCA protector out and we see if it can get some Omega loot. I think what I want to do, and this is partly because, and I do want to be clear that, you know, I think as we have occasionally done some Final Fantasy 14 content in game, I think there's been a couple people that have shown some interest, and so just wanted to touch base on that a little bit more tonight with you. But we won't do that till after the break. Will loot officers do more or rep gaining specific officers? Well, my understanding is that there's certain officers like Picard and 511 that loot drops are considered, rep is considered a loot drop from them, and so you should be able to get use them if you can take out the hostiles. If your ship is strong enough, you can actually use a loot crew to also farm rep. I believe that's been proven by multiple people. I think I've seen Ultimate DJs prove that. So yeah, a good loot crew you could use would be Picard, Data, 5 of 11. And so you could run that. As long as you can go to the mirror universe and you can hit the hostiles for that 30-minute window, the whole window, you'll get more with using that. Plus, you're also getting loot at the same time. Now, I'm hitting in a 68 level system. Mainly, I want to have the chance for speed ups when I go to Mirror Universe, and I also want to get G6 parts. And so I'm using a Strange New Worlds crew. Yep, Doctor Below Decks. Absolutely, Lord. Absolutely. So I'm using Strange New Worlds Pike, Strange New Worlds Hammer, and what is it? Sam Kirk. As my crew that I go to hit the 68s with. Once again, I'm there. I'm getting ship parts and other things. But if I could go there with a loot crew, it would be better. I probably need to test my Negvar in the 68 system to see. But the problem with using my Negvar now for me is the cargo capacity is only like 200,000 or something like that. Like, look, my Enterprise has 3 million. But if I swap, let's see what the cargo capacity is. Tier 8, it's like 241,000. It sucks. And so it just depends kind of what you're going to the Mirror Universe for. They broke the rep as loot when they added flux to the game. I think that is what did it. Interesting. So yeah, those like below deck officers. I'm trying to think here. So yeah, you want to keep those in mind for sure. Let's see. I'm gonna swap out just for sake of time. What do we want? I'm trying to think the most efficient way to do this. If we go and I want to find, because there's probably a chart. Let's see if I can find it so we can show it on screen. Trying to find a Mirror Universe chart so we can look at loot. And we can verify. Mirror Universe, where are you? Think there. Let's see. Yeah, Omega. So, all right, that's what we're gonna do. I found it. Okay, perfect. Because G6 is like that, bud. It's like a complete reset. So, like all the researches that come along with ships, I mean, it just they just don't have that all that research. And yeah, totally North Star flashbacks. This ship it can mine super fast, but it just didn't have the capacity, right? Okay, so let's put 5 there, and then I think we're gonna throw Dane on. And just to be efficient with our crews, let's see, the Doctor, and who else do we want? Does that beer guy? Who do we want to replace? Fine, we'll just do that. Because he's hostiles only, right? Non-armada hostiles. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we're going to try this. And then I think let's pull up and let's look at the system we're going to travel to. Got about 16 minutes before we go to break, everyone. So let's see. I think I normally go to... I wonder what system I can reach. Can I still only... I still don't have the warp range. Oh, that's pathetic. Okay, so 58... Where is that file now? Okay, so the 58 level system mirrored breen should have in the chest 6,400 trillium. Not from the hostile. Let's see what we have. 6,400. Let's see if that proves true. Blue Dog Brown, I love it. Oh, that's funny. Blue Dog Brown below decks, yes sir. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. But yeah, I'm glad we're here tonight testing some of this stuff. Be good to release a video to share this with the world of Star Trek Fleet Command. By the way, I'm only doing that for the activating Fleet Commander Lorca's impulse speed. I'm not even in the circle and it's pulling me in. Yes! Remember when you join Discord, there is a Start Here channel, Lord, and you can assign yourself certain roles by clicking the appropriate emoji, and that is how I make sure that I'm not spamming everyone with an @everyone all the time. So there's a streaming excuse me. Where am I going again? I'm talking and not sure where I'm going. Mere Breen. Anyways, there's a giveaway little group or role. What else do we have in there? Just Final Fantasy 14. If anyone's interested in that, you can assign yourself that role. That's still a thing that's in development. I really mostly play this, and then I'm trying to do some Final Fantasy 14 content, but I've just been too busy. All right, let's see what we get. So it said 6,400, huh? So let's clear this out. So if we pull up a handy dandy calculator, 6,400 times 1.3, I'm expecting to get 8,320 from a chest. So let's pop this guy right here. Let's see what we get. Oh, thank you, GH. Let's see, GH teacher. May I just call you teacher? Thank you, teacher. I appreciate that. All right, so let's open this up. I love new followers. So 8,320. Yep, that's the 30% increase right there. So yes, works on Omega Trillium. So you'll be able to stock up quicker on Omega Trillium. Now, the interesting thing that they've done, there's a number of loops that we have here. I wonder... Okay, we're just gonna leave. Why? Because I can. I want to test something else before we before we go to break here, we've got 12 minutes. Let's just test as much as we can before break. So I'm going to recall this. I'm interested. I'll need to find another chart. So once again, that proved to be true. So this 6400 right here we got in the chest works on Omega. So, ooh, you know what I didn't test though is the this refined Trillium or whatever it's called, the Trillium D stuff. Ooh, I'm gonna go back in. Sorry, everyone. Let's go back and look at that. I know I got plenty of these tokens, so it's no big deal. Let's go back and look. Let's see what we get. In the DTI part, what is the Federation Romulan Klingon reverence? I don't remember. So adds reputation to the encrypted intelligence exchange. I think that is those package looking things, aren't they? Where are those? Oh, encrypted. Oh, that's bonus. I thought that there was a turn in here. Adds, let's see, to the encrypted intelligence exchange. Second row? Okay, let's look. I don't see anything there. Oh, it's right here, huh? The encrypted exchange. So I think right here is it gives you more reputation per whatever you're turning in. And I haven't turned anything in, honestly, but... So I must not have unlocked the others. Why do I only have fed? It's probably just a... I'm guessing a unlock somewhere. Is that a favor? Oh, so since I only have the Federation one, I don't have the ability to turn in the others, huh? So it looks like it unlocks the ability to... Where are the others? You need to get more credits of the right type to unlock it. Oh, so it's a rep thing, it looks like. You get 2.5 billion per faction with full turn-in. So it looks like I can't unlock these until I get more reputation, right? Yeah. I think that's what it looks like to me. Okay, we're going back in. Next to the Seska shards, or Siska. Yeah, right there. Yep. But I think it says I need a reputation for those. Chief Detective and Temporal Investigator. So I'd have to look up a chart to see how far I am from that. Delia, it's so awesome. Worth thinking about, worth considering. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. This is so fun, just kind of figuring things out, answering questions. I love this. And testing out Anorex. This is awesome. Yeah, you must have the 500 billion rep now, huh, Deli? I need to do more with my rep, farm more rep more often, but it's a time thing. What am I at? Like 130, I think? 131, 131, 131, basically. Need to get that rep up so I can unlock the next ship when I get the appropriate ops level. Maybe that 5 billion cube will help me, Dully. Alright, Daban, let's go see. So Daban is 50 level system. Let's pull up that chart again. So in dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die. Hey Quad, good to see you, bud. Good evening. So 195, let's see if that will give me more. 195 times 1.3. So will we get 254? Let's see what it does. All right, where is it? Where is it? There we go. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Anorex, don't let me down. Well, you just got to be more in chat to get more channel points, Quad. All right, let's see what we get. Hot dog, look at that. Nice. So, besides Quad wanting to blame me for dying in the dumbest ways possible, Liquid Trillium D also works. Bad feeling about this. So you can go farm it. So one strategy people have been using is they've been coming, and we did this on my stream here, but we came to this system, and we would just mine our guts out until one of those surveys popped up, hitting 4 or 5 in one go. And so what was it, 195? If you get 4 of those, you're at 780. But how much should we get? 250. 1.3. So 253. I'm so low. I'm on so low. I'm on so low. I'm so low. I'm on so low. I'm on so low. I'm on so low. So low. That's right, Lloyd. That's a fun one, though. I love that one. Lloyd, 30% less. You're right. No, but I mean, for those in the community who are trying to get more of that Liquid Trillium D, Menelon, and what was it, 195? If you get the other 2 officers, you're getting 292 per. You do 4 in a trip, that's almost 1,200 per trip. It doesn't sound like much, but it can add up. And for those in the PvP game, know that the Mirror like Picard and Mirror Data take a boatload of that juice to upgrade. So that is worth considering. Plus, the refinery is worth thinking about. I stocked up on a bunch, and I've been trying to maintain my levels, I guess, in case I need it. But a lot of stuff in the refinery takes this Liquid Trillium D. So will you be able to max out some of your turn-ins here for whatever it is you have available? That may be something worth considering. Something worth considering. So... Alrighty. I know, Lord, they're so expensive. Wasn't it like 5,000 or something like that to take. I think I took Picard to tier 2. I want to say it was like 5,000, and that's only like. I mean, I can't imagine what it's like at max level, max tier. Seems crazy if you ask me. Someone's been drinking the crazy sauce. Okay, there's one other thing I'm hoping that we can test. We'll see what time we have. But it's going to require me looking up. You saved it for a few days. Maybe that's something you should have to do. You have to plan it out. Let's see. I think what we need to find. I want to test the Q Continuum hostiles, but I need to find what they are supposed to drop. Refineries. Nope. Let's see. I'm looking for a chart for Q Continuum hostiles. There we go. Continuum. I think that's what I want. Have to make sense of the chart now. Let's see. I think we probably want the Revenant. Days until tier, scrap rewards. I want something that shows the hostiles. Like, what do we get from the hostiles? Alright, well, we'll just go in game and hit one. How's that sound? That'll be quicker than me trying to figure out a chart on the fly here. Let's see here. We need the Revenant. Okay. Mark 3 already? Nice! Yeah, mine is 2, obviously. So, not quite there yet, Dilly. Not quite there. But that's awesome, bud. You're probably able to take on some pretty big hostiles then, huh? Alright, we've got ads starting soon, so we'll figure this out together. And then we'll come back. So let's see what we can figure out. Yeah, I can't even reach that far. So I want to do this testing before we take a break. But, I mean, we're going to have to do the testing, and then we're going to have to... Oh, I wonder if it will let me... It won't let me snooze it. Dang it. I forgot I can snooze those for a little bit anyways. Son of a gun. All right, we're going to do the testing, and then we'll figure it out. You can only reach the 66 system. And you've got serious, awesome research too, bud. Okay, so let's see what the 58 gives us, what their loot box gives us. I don't think I can even reach the 60 level system yet. Okay, so let's see what we get here. 9,000. All right, where's my screenshotting device? Okay, so 9,000. And I don't know if this was actually listed, but I was just curious if we'd be more efficient if this works here. So let's see. And then other things that I'd like to test that we just don't have time for tonight, unfortunately, is like Voyager. What kind of loot drops can we get for Voyager? That may be of interest to some players who haven't maxed out their Voyager yet, like the Rojan relics, the, what you call it? The biotoxins that they drop. All the things, right? All the things. 700. Yep, I can't reach that system yet. Son of a gun. Oh well. So let's go and we'll see. We'll change crews out real quick and we'll come right back and we'll test this system too. See if Anorax affects those drops at all. Going from 9,000 to 30% increase. That's a pretty big, that's pretty nice. Alrighty, let's fix this. Manage, assign officers, name, Anorax. I think Anorax was the name of a character in Ready Player One. Alrighty, let's have a look there. Just got a notification that DJ is going to be talking Anorax too. Well, good for you, DJs. He's probably, I've missed his streams, but I think someone shared with me that he's already talked about Anorax maybe, but man. The goal for me, I guess, with these is finding which ones work and then doing, you know, adding the other two officers to for synergy, so you can increase those loot drops. They've released a number of hostiles lately that have, you know, like the Mirror Universe, for example, they have significant loot drops. So it's better to hit them for their loot boxes than necessarily, although if you can do both, I guess it's a plus, but than necessarily the loot you get from the hostiles. But let's see. So it was how much again? It was 9,000. Remind ourselves, okay? Nope, does not work on the Q Continuum hostiles. That's right. Exploit it to death, Deli. Exploit it to death. So does not work here, but just have to remember that. Man, and now more things for me to remember. Alright, well, there's probably a reason. They probably don't want to make it too easy. And if I'm already getting 9,000 here, you could probably be stuck up really fast. And what's the worst of that? Like, what's the worst thing could happen, huh, Scopely? I know, you want us engaged, so we'll spend more money. Well, I bought a guitar last month, and I'm not spending money on a big pack this month, so take that! Alrighty, awesome. Well, I think we've been able to see a lot. Yeah, they don't want us to stock up for sure. Because then, if you're stocking up, you're not needing to be in the game as long to play the game, to buy more packs, yada yada yada. I know. And being able to stock up definitely won't increase player satisfaction and life work balance, as it were, right? Definitely not, Scopely. Definitely not. Well, it's been fun tonight testing this, everyone. Any questions about Anorax? I'm hoping to do a video. Maybe I can put out a video maybe tomorrow or something about Anorax. But be great to do some. It's been great to do some testing tonight with you all to kind of figure that out. So, all right. One thing that I promised my sister we would make some time tonight. Here goes Quad again. I'm gonna ban you, Quad. So I promised my sister that we would show off some Final Fantasy 14 content tonight. Oh, you're killing me, Devil Doc. All right, who's gonna play it next? I'm waiting. Who's gonna do it? I'm waiting. Dab, where are you? I knew it! Devil Duck. Quad's poor. Quad's out of the money. Oh, death by sound alerts.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Oh,
No!
Floyd, that is your signature, signature what, channel? Redeem? Hey, got any grapes? They're trying, dear sister, to keep me here so we can't do Final Fantasy 14. I am interested to hear if any of you, beside Askew, have started playing Final Fantasy 14 or interested in it all or not. Across the universe. Star trekking across the universe. Really, Floyd? That's awesome. I'm solo. Picking up my plastic, putting it on my side. I'm jumping in my mouth, you put me in my side. I'm solo, I'm hot solo. I'm hot solo. I'm hot solo, solo. I'm hot solo. I'm hot solo, solo. Look what you started, Quad. Oh. It's funny. I love it.
That's where I saw the leprechaun.
Right, a leprechaun.
He told me to burn things.
He told me to burn things. All right, everyone. Let's take a short break, and then we'll be right back. And we're gonna go over some Final Fantasy 14 content. Some of you had shared some interest in seeing that. Want to be able to answer your questions, ask you if you have any. But my sister wanted to show off her room in Final Fantasy 14 and see. Just kind of see if anyone has any interest or questions in that or anything related to Final Fantasy 14. Any more fun, we'll start a hype train. I dare you, Lord. I dare you all. Let's start a hype train. Oh, you all are the best. You're absolutely the best. I love it. I love it. All right, we'll take a short break and we'll be right back, everyone. Well, I'll try to be right back. All right, be right back, everyone.
Side by side, we ignite. stand and fight. Broken souls I'll mend and heal. No more fear, no more steel. Stand tall, never fall. Answer the call, break the wall. In the darkest hour we unite. Side by side, we ignite. Through the storm we find our way. No surrender, no delay. Hearts of iron, spirits free. Together stronger we'll always be. When shadows threaten, I won't flee. Guard your back, count on me. Hold your ground, we'll prevail. Side by side, we won't fail. Stand tall, never fall. Answer the call, break the wall. In the darkest hour we unite. Side by side, we ignite. Shadows threaten, I won't flee. Guard your back, count on me. Hold your ground, we'll prevail. Side by side, we won't fail. Stand tall, never fall. Answer the call, break the wall. In the darkest hour we unite. Side by side, we ignite. Winds out calling me to rise. Darkening skies, my friends in cries. Running fast through the night. I'm coming now with all my might. Flames roar, cities burning bright. Chaos rules, but I stand and fight. Broken souls I'll mend and heal. No more fear, no more steel. Flames roar, cities burning bright. Chaos rules, but stand and fight. Broken souls I'll mend and heal. No more fear, no more steel. Stand tall, never fall. Answer the call, break the wall. In the darkest hour we unite. Side by side, we ignite. Through the storm we find our way. No surrender, no delay. Hearts of iron, spirits free. Together stronger we'll always be. When shadows threaten, I won't flee. Guard your back, count on me. Hold your ground, we'll prevail. Side by side, we won't fail. Stand tall, never fall. Answer the call, break the wall. In the darkest hour we unite. Side by side, we ignite. Shadows threaten, I won't flee. Guard your back, count on me. Hold your ground, we'll prevail. Side by side, we won't fail. Stand tall, never fall. Answer the call, break the wall. In the dark. Players crying with no voice to shout. Hunter's roar breaks through the doubt.
come over here to this side so that you won't. Well, or you can stay there. It actually doesn't matter.
Hello, we are back, everyone. How are we doing?
Is my voice coming through on the screen? Can they hear me?
Yep, they should be hearing you just fine. All right, we're back, and it looks like Lord subbed with a tier 1 sub. Thank you so much, Lord. I appreciate that. So we're currently in Aridy's apartment once again with the delicious looking food and that amazing looking turkey. So we're going to go over some housing stuff and answer any questions anyone might have on Final Fantasy XIV. Ask you if you're still around. I'd offered to ask you that we could do some cross-server type party and do some dungeon runs together. So feel free, if you haven't started playing Final Fantasy XIV and you have any questions or you're interested at all, we can even do some fun stuff on stream as we figure some of that out. I believe we also had Roy Foker was in last time we streamed, and we talked a little bit about Final Fantasy XIV. I think Roy had been playing some of this, so yeah, just additional content that we'll share once in a while. So, Aridy, do you want to take it away, and I'll let you go from here, I guess.
Okay. Well, one of the big things happening in 14 is we're getting some upgrades to housing.
It looks like Menelon used to play Final Fantasy XIV.
So we thought we'd show off some housing this week, and I'm going. Oh, it's a great time to come back. There's new content, and the interiors are getting upgraded for this stuff.
Your audio does sound a little echoey. Can everyone hear Aridy okay? It's something I can put up with, but I'm not sure how it sounds on everyone else's end.
I'll talk loud.
Yeah, it's always an issue. Is streaming together always has a lower audio, I think. But Askew'd also asked, I don't know if you saw his question, but he's got a question about the soundtracks.
About the soundtrack in my house?
I think so, yeah.
Well, first let me drop this. And you will see the device I'm standing next to. That's an orchestrion.
Sorry, I was looking at something
One
there.
of the awards you can get from an event or by beating a dungeon is music that plays in the game. And then you add it to your orchestrion role list. You have a list as a character. And you get yourself an orchestrion, like the one I'm standing next to.
Hey, Paul, good to see you. Just wanted to let you know, Paul, that yes, we were doing Star Trek Fleet Command. but we just switched up to Final Fantasy 14 to explore that game a little bit. We did some testing of Anorax, but my sister's streaming with me tonight, and we're looking at her housing. Sorry, go ahead, Arity.
It's not a problem. What we're doing here is I haven't changed my apartment, and this is my apartment, not my house, since I lost. I lost a contest for Christmas 3 years ago. So I'm going to do something different now with it instead of. Now you will have noticed a big fat wall has just appeared here. And we're dropping them in and moving them around so they fit. And I'm thinking,
Wow, that looks nice. Like a little hobbit's hole.
yeah, it's technically more Asian, I guess, but it makes me think of hobbits.
Just need a green door.
And give everybody a couple seconds for a really good look there. Don't have round doors yet. We're going to. I'm sure at some time.
So Askew is asking the soundtracks from across all games or just Final Fantasy 14?
That's one of the nice things about playing Final Fantasy 14. They steal all kinds of stuff from everywhere. I think I've got one winged angel on here. Let me take a minute and I'll look.
There's Star Trek references in the game. There's Ninja Turtles. I'm going off of memory here. But they have all sorts of different games and pop culture references in the game. Floyd wants to know if this is Final Fantasy and how come there's 14 of them. There's actually more, but we won't go into that, I guess.
That is a great and terrible mystery. Yeah, that's a great and terrible mystery. I was gonna play One Winged Angel for you guys, but I can't find it. I've got it on here, but I can't find it. Of course, when I want to show it off, it's not here.
That's Murphy's Law for you. It can go wrong, it will.
Yeah, that's well, yeah. So to answer your question, yeah, we've got lots of stuff. It's renamed usually, but
well, if you can't find the soundtrack or the song that you're looking for, do you just want to show us some more housing here?
let's go ahead and get back to that.
Don't worry,
One of the
everyone. Wish I had a
fun
squirrel moment
things
there.
About Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, sorry, squirrel moment. Is the customization. Something I really like, and I do housing in a couple of MMORPGs. One of the things I really like about FF is the customization that you do.
Our circle door is gone.
And I'm going to customize my entrance.
Uh-oh, what kind of witchcraft is going on over there?
Yep, and now it's coming back.
Oh, there we go.
Ta-da!
So it looks like you changed the material it was made out of, yeah?
Well, actually, I stained it a different color.
There we go, okay. Whoa, it just got bigger.
Now I'm going to area up. I'm going to update the walls.
Got a little Benny Hill there.
Which do you guys like better? This one? Do you like that one?
What is Elvish for friend? So who liked the first one and who likes this one?
Or
I
this
personally like this one. I like the darker color myself. Askew likes the dark wood as well.
What about
I think-
that one? Especially when you consider there will be a mezzanine going right along the top there. And it kind of makes a different pattern for this separate floor. What do you guys think?
Are we talking about like the decoration, or not decoration, but the thing with the hole in it, the darker wood? Or did you play something else that I maybe am not looking at? Askew said that Askew liked
no.
the.
No, the only thing I've changed color on is the wood, but I've changed the walls sometimes.
Yeah, Askew likes the darker wood, it looks like. And for your information, Floyd, that's not a cat. That's my pet fox. running around there. But yeah, they Askew likes the darker stain, I should say.
I'm with Askewed. You are a wise person, Askewed. Well done. So we will leave the dark thing, and because nobody seems to care, we're going to stick with this wall for a while. Now, part of the reason I have this separated into 2 rooms is that as soon as you come in, there are things you can do. This chest is some extra storage when you get a free company. This person will sell you stuff. And this bell right here that Rand's standing right in front of calls your retainers.
Askew, have you unlocked? Okay, can Askew, as being a free player in Final Fantasy 14, can Askew get retainers? He can't, can he?
He can't. Yeah,
oh,
he can't.
Shucks. All right, well, something for the future, or for people who do have retainers, that is a handy thing to send them on ventures to gather things for you. Oh, and you moved it. Okay. So what kind of things can you get from that person?
Okay, now two. There are several different kinds of people you can get, different jobs they can have. This one sells me crafting materials.
And Arity is what's known in the game is a multi-crafter, so she has every crafting job unlocked, so she can make any gear. When I first started playing the game, she helped out a ton. Making me gear.
And honestly, if any of you guys who are interested in playing want to get into crafting and aren't sure what to do, where to go, Rand can hook you up.
She taught me the ways of the Force.
Happy to tell you what you're doing. All right, I've got all my dolls arranged.
Yeah. You got Tonberry there, and
I've got my place where I stock in.
a nice little collection you have there.
All right, there's one more thing I wanted to show you guys. The housing on one side, and we've got everything from giants to hobbits, basically. And one of the things you can do if your ceiling is high enough for a giant, but you're not, is make floors.
So we've got a couple of questions from Ask You in chat. Let's see. If I don't start in Ul'dah, how do I get there if my main job starts elsewhere?
Well, If your main job starts elsewhere, well, you're going until about, oh, it's been so long I don't remember for sure. I think it's level 20. Um, you're going to be kept in the part of the world that you started in.
And so he just needs to follow through the main story quests and doing the job, getting leveled up, and it will unlock the ability to go elsewhere, I think, right? And you'll eventually interact with the other two guilds or the other city states and everything, Askew, so that's not a huge concern. But I would recommend, Artie, you can tell me if you agree, but I would recommend focusing on the main story quests. And then I think Askew wants to mine and do other things, but he's running into this issue where he'll try and leave the city and run into monsters that are well above his pay grade, so to speak.
Well, yeah, it happens, Askewed. It happens. You, there are tricks. There are tricks. But yeah, the game will keep you in your start area until it's sure you know how to play the game. Like I mentioned last time, I don't know if anybody remembers, this game, the first little while of this game is designed to teach people who don't know how to MMORPG how to MMORPG. And so it's going to keep you there for a few levels until it's satisfied you know what you're doing. Now, there are ways to cheat. If you started in Gridania, you can run to Ul'dah and vice versa. If you started in the sea state, you're stuck. They're on an island. You can't go anywhere until it lets you. But if you did start in Gridania or Ul'dah, I'll jog the route for you.
Remind me, ask you where you started. What was the?
Right.
I want to say, Arity, I want to say that the Askew, if I remember right, started in what you call it, Limsa. So he might be stuck, I guess.
Yeah, if he started in Limsa, he's stuck. Yeah, he just needs to follow the story, get them levels as soon as you can get to the airship. As soon as you can get to the airship, you can get everywhere. Okay, now everybody take a good look around. If you see, we just did completely changed, well, everything. And all we did was put in a wall and a couple of floor pieces and swap the light, and it's not a Christmas house anymore.
They don't have the ways of saving like presets, do they?
What do you mean by presets? I run into presets in several different contexts.
So I'm thinking like, I want to save my house with a Christmas theme. I want to save my house with a Halloween theme and switch them up at different times of the year. Or do you have to manually go through and just kind of change everything? Like move walls, add decorations, that kind of stuff.
You have to manually go through.
Oh, shucks. Okay. So what I need is a mansion so I can have a Christmas room and a Halloween room and so forth.
Or you can cheat the way I cheated. If you have full game, you can have an apartment, an FC room, and a house, all at the same time. Right now, the Admiral's only got a house. I mean, an FC room.
Yeah, and it's super
So-
tiny. But where is my timers again? Right there. I am bidding on a house right now. This goes until later this week, I think, right? So I've got, cost me like 3 million, but it's a house in Ishgard, which I kind of always wanted. Just, I really like that whole thing with like knights and dragons and all that. That was a nice themed section of the game that I really enjoyed. Askew is asking, is it server or world type base for
Well-
jobs?
server or world type base for jobs. Every server or world plays the same games. We're all playing through the same jobs, through the same story. What's different from server to server or world to world? In game, we call the servers world, but they're worlds, they're servers in a data farm. And you can have the same jobs in every single server. You will have the same jobs in every single server. So I don't know if I answered your question, Aspie.
Yeah, Askew, I think you won't be limited on the jobs you can play because you're in one server or one world or whatever. It won't limit you, so you can do it all. So I could get a fighter tank that's not a gladiator and then end up in Old Doll instead of the Water City. I'm trying to remember
That
what.
is true.
Yeah.
But you want to remember that the Water City, the Desert City, the Forest City are all the same server, and they're all the same in every single server. Actually, I was going to make you learn how to do this yourself, Admiral.
Oh yeah, huh?
So, yeah, Floyd, all servers are created equal. If you guys you jumped worlds and got the old destination, but can only be gladiator. Oh, Asky, I understand. I'm sorry. The story, the system, it's all the same from world to world. Only the players change. But every class starts in its own spot. Right now we're on Mateus. If we went to Titan is another world. It would have an Olda, and that's where gladiators start. It would have a Limsa, and as you already know, that's where otters start. It would have a Redania, and that, of course, is where archers start. If you started at a different city, you have a different selection of starting classes. So did you want to start Marauder and got stuck starting Gladiator?
I think that's what I did, Arity. I think I started as a gladiator, and kind of had just stuck with that path until I got, I think, Paladin, and then things opened up.
Yeah. Once they open up, you can go straight to Limsa and become a Marauder, and never go back to Gladiator again if you don't want to.
So Askew, I think a lot of your problems and your questions here are surrounding around not having done enough of the main story quest. So as much as you want to do other stuff, I would say do the main story quest. You can unlock some of the options you have, and then you'll be able to go and be a Marauder or whatever you want to do in other parts in the game. And yeah, Floyd, all servers are not created equal in Star Trek Fleet Command, aren't they? You can only go a certain ops level, and
let's make the Admiral do this. Let's go make the Admiral do this.
All right, so I guess we need to. Oh goodness, how do I get there again? Travel. Maybe. I clicked on travel, I thought. Oh, teleport. That's what I want. Pulling a brain fart for a minute there.
You want teleport, and you want your FC house.
Well, I have a Isn't it just in the? I think it's in Mist.
Yeah, it is.
I'm like, where's our FC again? I haven't been back here for ages, and my room is very undecorated. I don't remember the last time I've been here. So here's the FC house. Lots of cool stuff they've done with in here. They have a material supplier right here. I can get stuff from that person. I also used to come here to get crafting bonuses. They have all sorts of stations here, but don't do that anymore. So, but I do like I have to say that when I grew up, I kind of had this dream house. If I ever became filthy rich, so rich I didn't have enough money to spend on, I'd have an amazing staircase. Not quite like this, but maybe already if I end up unlocking a house and they make it so I can have the inside be the size of a mansion, maybe I'll have to make something with an amazing staircase. Alrighty, let's go in.
We're going to be going north.
There we go. Yeah, when's that going to be? I want to know. Oh, I do actually have a few things in here I didn't even remember.
Well, now you'll have a few more. I'm going to give you a couple of things. Now, there's a couple of reasons why I wanted to do this. Because, so you guys, since you're watching Admiral's feed, you can't see the menus and stuff for decorating. So we wanted to do a couple of things in here so that you got a chance to see what it looks like to do the decorating, not just watch it happen.
Oh, I didn't hit the OK button. I was listening to you. Try it one more time, please.
Now, one of the things to remember is that all of the furniture is bound to you as soon as you place it. So I can't put it in because I don't have decorating. And he's got to do it. He's got to do it. So I'm going to send him. I give him the item and let him make the decorating. Now you should have gotten a Manor House sofa there. Brand, did you get a Manor House sofa?
Yep. Do I just right-click on it and place, or?
No. What you do is you need to hit your. You need to get onto your menu bar and go to Social.
Okay.
And Housing.
Housing, okay.
Social and Housing.
Indoor.
And that's going to give you a menu, and the top one should be Indoor Furnishings.
Ooh. Oh, Askew is asking, how much is a year subscription cost at the low end?
They'll only sell them to you 6 months at a time, Askew. But the low end is 13, so that's 78. That's 78 or 76. 6 times 3 is 18.
So 78 for 6 months?
Yeah. And that will actually, that's actually going to get you 2 retainers and everything else. Yep. The best way to do it, Askewed, is wait until is to buy it with an expansion. If you decide you want it, wait until the next time you get an expansion, it'll come with a chunk of time. So, Rand,
Yes.
you're in the menu now. Now you should have one spot on your items menu that's actually lit up and you can actually do something with, and that should be your sofa.
Yep.
Don't know. We're at 7.6. So probably another 6 months. I'm sorry.
we just got through one main one, huh? So do I just drag it into the room, or?
No, you click on it and it'll appear in the room. Give it a little clickety click.
All right. Ooh, there it is.
All right, now if you select it, you can move it around wherever you would like it to be.
Oh, I clicked rotate and
it's warning you that it means it's going to be bound.
No, I tried to rotate and then
I can't see it until you let go.
Okay, so if I want to rotate, do I have to place it first?
I'm not going to do that. It works best if you place it first. You just drop it and then rotate it.
Okay.
You can rotate it before you place it, but that can get kind of confusing.
Whee! Okay, so if I want to like place against the wall, I do something like that.
I'm
So that let me rotate. If I clicked on it and then I hold down the rotating circle thing, I can then rotate it, it looks like. And then if I click on it, it goes off of the rotating thing. Oops, let's see. It won't let me, it goes purple when I'm putting it somewhere I shouldn't. All right. Couch
And
placed.
one more thing.
Oh, ask it is. Oh, good to see you, Zero. How's it going? Welcome on in. Zero's a good friend and fellow streamer of mine. Good to see you, Zero. Ask is asking, so if I get the subscription now,
Yeah.
will I have to buy the
Yeah.
next expansion at cost?
Yeah. You don't necessarily have to. In your case, Askid, I would wait and pick them up. You've got almost six full expansions to get through. The expansions become less expensive when they're quote unquote old. So I wouldn't go straight for the end expansion right now. Just get the next one you've got coming, and it'll be a while before you have to pay full price for something.
Uh-oh, have a commercial, Arity. Well, we can probably keep going and he'll
I
build it.
noticed.
Ask questions.
I'm gonna.
Do you need to go soon, Arity?
Rand?
Whoops. Okay.
Kind of, yeah. But I can answer questions for a little bit. All
I just
right.
noticed the time, so.
You've got places to sit, and I need a place to sleep. And I'm going to see if you can do this yourself.
How hard can it be? Booyah! Now the question is, do I want it there? Maybe what we want to do... Oh, let's see. How do I get this thing? I want to go back to housing, indoor furnishings. And then what I want to do is I want to move it. I think I'm going to put it against this wall. Oh, my layout thing is in the way. Let's do that, and then I'm gonna see if I can move that over there. Maybe I don't even need that. Oh, I do. All right, it's gonna make me use that. But then if we click on it,
chat, I gave him a bunk bed. Little big sister thing.
yeah, we'll just put that against the wall. That's good, right there. Okay, don't go anywhere. There we go. Place to sleep now.
Okay, Askid, depends on how you how and where you got your free. It should be an option on your login page. to go from free to paid. You should have a, I forget which corner it's in. And when you click that, it will ask you for some information. There should be a code involved, if I remember right. And once you put in that information, it will transfer everything you've got so far into a paid account. And you get that information, that code, whichever it was, when you buy whatever setup you decide to go with. And if you're not sure how to do anything ever, go to the Lodestone. They will be happy. They have actually a pretty cool animated introduction to how to play the game there for people who'd rather watch animated than play the game before they start playing the game. And they will have instructions there for just about any question you have.
Yeah, and ask you, I mentioned this to you, but once again,
Yeah,
if you want to do some dungeon runs with yourself, myself, and my sister, and anyone else that might be interested, we can look into that, form a party, and do some dungeon runs, help play the game. We can do some open world stuff. I mean, there's a lot we can do and explore in the game on stream even that could be fun. So yeah, just let me know if that's something you want to do. And we will coordinate it.
So anyway, that gave everybody a look at housing. If anybody's interested, next time I drop in, I'll give you a walkthrough on my house. My house is a lot more complicated than my apartment, trust me.
You have a medium-sized house, I think?
Yeah, I have a medium.
Awesome.
One of the nice things they're doing is they are in another update or two. It's like 2 updates away. They're going to allow you to tesseract. You get to stuff a different sized inside your house. And when they do, I'm buying a mansion inside. And then I will be stripping my house down, changing the layout, and rebuilding it as a mansion. Because I have got so much stuff. I get 400 slots and they're filled.
And you pay the same price for a mansion inside a tiny house like that as you do in if you bought like a actual real size mansion, don't you? Like it costs you to upgrade the inside.
Yep.
All right, better keep my money then. Well, hopefully before they do that, Ernie, hopefully I'll be able to land myself a house.
All right. All right. I am out of here, peeps. As they said in the old days.
Well, thanks for hanging out with us, Arity.
Last questions before I go.
It's been fun. Any other questions for Arity? Ask you or anyone else? I think we're probably good, Arity. We'll let you log off, get back to your real life fun shenanigans, as it were. All right, see ya. This has been fun, everyone. I hope you've all had really a lot of fun tonight doing Star Trek Fleet Command and then just seeing some more in Final Fantasy 14. We can do some other type of content later on. Something that Arity and I talked about just before stream was something called the Bojin Front. It's pretty cool. They have different fronts where you can go, and you're trying to turn back the tides of the enemies. You can go in as a group, and that could be fun. That could be fun to see. So you kind of fighting along in these trenches. It kind of looks like, and then, anyways, just kind of some fun content to see. So, yeah, Askew, we'll have to see about. Let's leave the private chamber. So we'll have to see about scheduling a time when you're available, and when we can just all get on stream together. I appreciate everyone's patience. I don't know if it was echoey for anyone else. It was a little echoey for me, but that could be because I was, having different sound in my ears. Had some music playing, which should be. I turned that off, but I guess there was some game sound. That's what it was. But yeah, focus on leveling up, Askew. I would say focus on that, and then we can see about doing some content with you. For sure. Well, any other questions from anyone on either this or in Star Trek Fleet Command? I think I had a lot of fun exploring Anorax tonight with you all. Yeah, the audio was a little weird, so it's good to know. We'll have to check on that to see what was going on, but it's a little different when we didn't have as much time to check audio and we were trying to get back on stream, so you all didn't have to wait for forever, but I think there's something going on with the audio. And when we do a stream together, it's always quiet. I haven't been able to figure out how to get it so it's not so quiet. So, something we'll have to figure out. More things to look into for sure. Awesome. Well, I'm going to teleport back to Ul'dah. Oh, look at that. That's some pretty sick armor. Must be a warrior. Let's see. Level 100 warrior. You have to go into some advanced dungeons sometimes to get some of this really sick looking armor. Why don't the Choco Riders not link every station to each other, but as a chain? Like how you have to actually ride the Chocobo? Yeah, that's annoying. Later in the game, you'll just be teleporting. You just play the game and earn money, and you'll teleport from location to location, so you don't really worry much about stuff like that. But my main choice of vehicle that I'll fly... You also unlock the ability to fly, which is faster than just riding or running around. I'm just trying to find a quick exit here, but the rides are point A to B, not to C, but not A to D. And I haven't practiced too much with flying, so at least on the PC. All right, let's get the regalia out. This is the Final Fantasy 15 car. You earn this by what is it? A special event in the game that you can unlock. But oh, let's see here. There we go. So yeah, I can just fly through each area, which is a lot faster. Yeah, eventually it gets easier though, bud. It really does. Like now, I can basically teleport kind of just anywhere I want to. different locations are all listed here that you visited. Like there is Loneska, you got Limsa, Lominsa. There is Gridania, Thanolin for like Oldal and all that stuff. Ishgard comes later on in the game too. That's where I currently have a house. Let's go there maybe. You can also earn Aetheryte tickets so you don't even pay a teleportation fee. I don't mind paying once in a while. Because I haven't played, I just don't play enough of the other content to, I earn money to pay for my stuff. Maybe that's bad, but let's go to the residential district. See, if you look here, it's kind of got this, it's got Knights of the Round Table, it's got kind of theme to it, all the brick. But kind of just cool looking. I think it looks really cool. No, that's not what I want. Let's go with residential. Oh, well, I think it was 11 where I had bid on a house. Yes, let's go. So here's the residential district. I would say actually just by playing the game, you can get a lot of money pretty easy. This must be because of Valentine's on these decorations. But I love the scenery here. Anyways, I'm having a squirrel moment. Squirrel! So you can do what are called levies, levy quests, at different parts in the game. And I think you've probably seen those if you've done some crafting. But if you make gear and you do turn-ins, then let me see here. I can actually show you probably where that's at. Let's travel. Anyways, I have a house that I bid on in this district, so I'm hoping to get one of these houses. I can't remember where it's at, but one of these houses. This was a small house I bid on. So the bidding to get a house is kind of a pain in the butt. But anyways, I just love the scenery here. I think it looks really nice. If we go to Limsa, let's see. Teleportation. Limsa, Laminsa. So doing levies are a great way to level your crafters and gatherers. And let me see. I think we need to teleport to the aft castle, probably. Ethernet. Let's go to the aft castle. I think it's somewhere here. Let's go in here. If I remember right, if I don't, I blame Floyd. You still around, Floyd? Let's see here. So, see how this person's name says Levy Met on them? Let's see if it will let me. So there, you can also, I forgot, you can do Battlecraft levies as well. But each of these pays a certain amount of gil or money, as well as experience. So you can do these to get experience and money at the same time. But these are a great way. Later in the game, as you unlock other cities, they pay even more. Let's close this. If I, just to show you, let's see here. One, I used to do a lot of turn-ins. It's been a while since I've done this, but let's see, where is it at again? Yeah, Charlene, let's go there. I'm probably gonna have to go check on the kids and getting kids to bed pretty soon here, but let's have a look here. So we'll go here, and then we'll go with Aethernet and Scholar's Harbor. Give you a glimpse. So you recharge your levies so many in a day. I want to say it's like 12, or maybe it's a day and a half you get 12. I can't remember. I'd have to look. But if we do Fieldcraft levies, for example, so this is a minor, it's 1,800. That must be because of the new patch. I thought it was more than that, or probably because of the new patch that they came out with. So it's been that long since I've done these for Gil. But if we turn in, the thing too that you want to keep in mind is as you're doing turn-ins, there we go. Okay, so that's more of the amounts I was thinking of. If you are making items, like if you're crafting items, ask you, and you do turn-ins, if you make sure they're high quality items, which we can talk to about sometimes, but you get twice the money. So 47.69 times 2, and these do vary a little bit. They go up and down with each levy, so it's not exact each time, but it's around 9,500 to 10,000 per turn in here. And so you turn in 100 of those, and you can make close to $1 million money right there. So it gets better as you get farther in the game. So okay, so maybe something that you can unlock. So watch out for that. That's a good way to make money in game. And then you just have to be careful with your money and be judicious about not spending it all. But I mean, as you're playing the game, you'll get money. As you're doing dungeons, you'll get money. Pretty much everything you do in the game gives you a little bit, and so it does add up. You just have to be careful not to spend it all in one place, so to speak. So, yeah, it's a fun game. Lots of challenging things in the game. Unlike Star Trek Fleet Command, I really do enjoy the story here. I don't know about everyone else here, but in Star Trek Fleet Command, I just skip the story. Completely skip it. Like, I just can't bother. Maybe it's because I don't have time, and they ask so much. But let's teleport there. But yeah, I got so invested in the characters here, it was sick. Like, just really getting in with the characters and the struggles and trials they go through, and you're helping them overcome. It's just, it's a nice storyline. I really enjoyed it. Is there a better training guild than the one at the beginning? Training guild. Are you talking about like the novice training? That's just kind of like a getting you started kind of thing. If you haven't joined an FC yet, I would definitely recommend doing that. Then you can get other players that can give you advice as well. Like I'm a member of an FC, and I can ask them questions, and they can give me some great input. Like my sister and a couple other people have been playing the game a really long time, and they give me great input on the best way to do things. But you'll just kind of get into a groove as you play the game more. Doing dungeons just becomes kind of second nature, just part of the game at some point. Ooh, is that guy in the cloud gear? Looks like he is. What role is he? He looks like he's a gunbreaker as well. Yeah, man. 62 level gunbreaker. Good to meet ya. No. But the mentor program is something that people do to help other players out. FC is a free company. And so it's like an alliance, so to speak, in Star Trek Fleet Command. You have people there, and there's an alliance chat, an FC chat, and they can just help you out with things. You may have someone in the FC that may be able to help you out with making gear for you. They might be willing to go on dungeon runs with you, more than just questions, obviously, but they can do stuff in game with you too. So the one I'm in is kind of just a really laid back one. They're not too serious. I think some actually want you to do stuff. So some can be a little bit more intense, I guess, than others. But I'm going to go run to the Aetherite, and then I think we're going to end for the night. So hopefully that was helpful ask you and anyone else that might be interested in exploring the world of Final Fantasy XIV a little bit more. Love to hang out with you. in both games too. So, any other questions from anyone before we log off for the night? Looks like we've got quite a few people streaming. Ooh, Dr. Iron Chef. Is he streaming right now? Looks like he's streaming right now. Yeah, okay, cool. Ask you just, yeah, let me know what your schedule is, and we'll try and set up a stream where my sister, you, and I can maybe do some dungeon runs in the future. But yeah, work on that main story so you can unlock some more stuff and we can do some more things. Okay. Well, it looks like Dr. Iron Chef. Wonder how long he's been streaming for. Let's look. Okay, maybe we'll raid into Dr. Iron Chef. I like that idea. Try and support the small streamers as well, or we could raid into Rev Deuce. But let's support the small guy. Let's raid on over into Dr. Iron Chef, everyone. Okay, well, everyone, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. It's been a lot of fun, and I'll try and unlock, I'll try and release some more videos. I think tonight was really helpful to look at some of the things that we were able to do with Anorak. So he was a fun guy to unlock, but expensive. So I'll answer that question, then I think we'll raid on over, ask you, but a good level for dungeons. As you progress throughout the game, let me show you this right here. Duty Finder. There we go. So I've unlocked a lot of different levels, dungeons, or duties as they call them. So Realm Reborn is the first expansion. Satasha, level 15. Tom Tara Deepcroft, level 16. Copperbell Mines, level 17. So as you can see, just every few levels you have a new dungeon that you unlock. So as you're playing the game and doing the story, you'll unlock more and more of these, and they go all the way up to like 100. And so just do the main story quests and you'll start unlocking these, and then we can start doing some of these dungeon runs with you, okay? That's what I recommend. Do some more of that main story quest, and you'll be able to unlock some of the dungeons that we can then run with you. So, all right, everyone, it's been fun. Peace out. Have a good evening, and we will catch you next time. Anytime, Askew. Anytime.
Challenges will break through with our crew. Nothing's new. Hand in hand, we will fly to the stars, touch the sky. With my alliance, we can overcome.